So I did get a little bit excited last week with the weather, however it has gone back to normal and it's rubbish again. But the sun's popped out here in St Anne's this afternoon, so I'm going to nip outside and have a try with the new Spider X putter from TaylorMade and the new TP5 and TP5 X ball. So you might want to keep watching this. So once again, the greens here at St Anne's Old Links are absolutely superb, and this is a perfect opportunity today to try out this brand new TaylorMade Spider X putter. I've gone with the Midnight Navy model, and the way this neck sits, this is just a slight toe hang, and I know I mentioned a bit about that in last week's news. If you haven't watched that, watch it, click on the link. So there's a slight toe hang here on this putter. Awesome head cover, really like that. Very prominent out on tour at the moment, and another victory this weekend. So this putter looks fantastic. I love the way the sight line is on top. Grip feels really nice, really solid. I have just ordered one of these for my ambassador use. So setting up behind the ball, again, that looks really nice, and that sight line there is designed to just allow you to keep that blade nice and square all the way through the putt, all the way through the stroke. Remember, if there is a slight toe hang, that means the toe is able to just release a little bit if you require. So this is the new TP5 ball, and by the way, that felt really soft. Does feel good. I have used TaylorMade balls already, and the TP5 ball has just felt a little bit too firm for me. I enjoy it, I get a good distance out of it, but around the greens there's been a bit more of a firmer feeling. This feels really soft indeed. Yeah, that putter seems to work okay for me. And again, when you set down to that ball, I really like the way that sight line sits perfectly, allowing you to get that blade. Ah, he's missed one. The sight line ain't that good, is it? Well, it's getting a little bit windy out here. I'm going to go back inside. We'll hit a few shots as well. I've got a couple of other things to show you, but my first impression of the Spider X putter is really nice. I like the way on the top of the club, the new the fins at the back look a lot neater, a lot cleaner. Grip feels good, and it looks cracking to the eye, really nice to the eye. I'm going to head through into the studio. We've had lots of arrivals at the moment, as you can see. Johnny's busy unboxing. How many boxes on that last drop, Johnny?
21.
21, lots of motor caddy boxes, TaylorMade equipment, clubs, electric trolleys, all sorts being delivered for here and down at Lynn Golf Academy. Now this will all be displayed in the next few weeks. Right, let's get into the studio. Oh, it's much better back in here. Yeah, a bit fresh out there. But so first impressions of that putter, really nice. Also first impressions of this ball, quite impressive as well. So slightly softer feel. That's the first thing I've noticed, and that's in the 5 and the 5X. So I'm going to hit a few shots now with both. I've got my 9-iron. I'm just going to have a nice few little swings. Now, a couple of tips I'm going to give you as well today whilst we're in here. If you're hitting a 9-iron, first of all, my yardage for a 9-iron is around 140 carry. Know your carry distance, know your yardage, but also one thing I see quite a lot of is someone gets a 9-iron out and gives it absolutely everything. Now, yes, power is key, but at the same time, it's controlled power. One thing I like to make sure is when I'm swinging any of my shorter irons, so 8-iron and down, 8-9 wedge, and all my different lofts of wedges, I finish the backswing where my left shoulder hits my chin. That's my full swing. So left shoulder gets my chin, and I would say that's about an 11 o'clock left arm position. I don't go all the way up to the top. That gives me power and control. So I'll just give one a hit now. Left shoulder to my chin, and there we go. Maintain your posture. Hopefully we'll see around about that 140 carry. 131 that time. First swing of the day, so may have just lost a couple of yards and again. So remember, I'm just waiting to see my left shoulder just touch my chin. There you go. That felt a little bit stronger, and that's carried a bit further in the air. And that's that 139 carry that time. So just remember, when you're playing any of your shorter irons, 8-iron and in, don't let that swing go all the way over the top. We want control and power. So left shoulder to your chin. Notice my left arm might even be near to 10 o'clock, to be honest. And then make sure you pull the weight through, pull the body through the left hip, left side, compressing into that left foot. That felt nice again. Just managed to keep that a little bit more online. So back here at St Anne's Old Links over the weekend, we had our 4-ball better ball competition, 16 holes. Congratulations to Gary Lee and Simon Wright. Fantastic score of 42 points, 2 ahead of the very, very formidable duo. Not seen them on the podium for a long, long time. David McBain and Tom Parsons, 2 of the nicest golfers you could ever meet, and they're proper gentlemen. But congratulations guys, 40 points and second place runner-up. So as you just noticed as we walked through there, lots of new stock arriving, and that's for here, for St Anne's Old Links and for the team down at Lytham Golf Academy. March is a busy month for us as we get prepared for the start of the golf season. Here we've got quite a few things happening into April. Obviously the Masters starts, then you've got the Captain's Drive in late April, and we want you all to be there to cheer on Tina Ackroyd, the incoming lady captain, David Stanhope, the incoming gents captain, and Ethan Derbyshire, the incoming junior captain. So it'd be nice to see as many of you there. That's the weekend of the 23rd, 24th of April. Down at the academy, yes, the new ball machine has been fitted. Top tracer is being installed next week. There's big tidy up projects going on there at the moment. Lots of development and lots of progress being made as we speak. There's about 4 or 5 contractors there. So there's exciting times for the team. Unfortunately, the weather turned on us and the ground's got a little bit softer. So we're not going to put our new balls in just yet, but within the next few weeks we've got 15,000 brand spanking new balls heading into the ball machine down at the academy. Okay, so a couple of the little tips I thought I might do with you today. So out on the golf course yesterday doing some on-course coaching, noticing ball position with one of my clients was starting to get a little bit too far forward in his stance. When the ball is forward in your stance, I'm going to show you this from directly behind. If the ball's too far forward in your stance, what it does, it opens your shoulders too much. Shoulders left, swing goes across the ball. By the time the club gets to the ball, it could be very short and going left, or the blade could be open and you could be causing a nice big slice. So couple of golden rules here for ball position. Certainly what I'd like to do, again I'll show you this face on, the longer the club, the more further forward I encourage the ball in your stance. The shorter the club, the more towards the middle. That's a simple rule of thumb. The best way to describe this is if you've got your driver out, get your feet together, level with the ball. If you've got your driver out, leave your left foot where it is and just move your right foot back. That puts your ball in the perfect position, just on the left instep, with driver just on the left armpit. If you've got a wedge, for example, go equal distance, left foot move, right foot move, about 2 or 3 inches each way. So there's your middle, and then do something between. So a 3-wood, you might move a left foot an inch and then right foot 4 or 5 inches. That's going to keep the ball more towards the left side, and practice that all the way through the bag. So start off with the ball bag in the middle of the feet. Driver, we're just going to separate the feet and just move the right foot back. What that does, it puts you in a lovely position for the driver. I would always encourage a slight tilt spine to the right as well when you're hitting driver, to make sure you hit it on the upward move. I'm just going to hit a couple more shots. Next week I'm heading over to Turkey. We've got 18 members, myself and Gary. We're taking them over to Turkey for a 5-day golf coaching trip. So a few hours of coaching each morning, playing golf in the afternoon. Some great prizes up for grabs over there as well. The weather looks great. If you've been to Sweno Golf, that's where we're heading. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter and all the social media feeds to be a part of it as well. So I think I need to get my game in shape ahead of that. Just a little bit of work on my swing, making sure I keep a little bit more weight on my left side, and my takeaway, I get a bit too much over onto my right foot and I catch it a bit fat, hit the ground for the ball, and also release it a bit too much to the left. So that was a nice strike. So it's always good to have a swing thought. I keep at least one swing thought in my mind when I'm playing. And the current, there's quite a few I can tell you, the current swing thought for me is just staying over the ball a little bit more in my backswing and not letting that body sway across the right. Here we go. Yeah, that felt good. And it really means I can get through the ball much better. If you do have any problems with your game, any questions about your swing, please feel free to comment below. Ask me any questions you've got. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you. Make sure you hit the notifications bell. If you don't subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button and be a part of the channel growth. Enjoy the journey that we're having together. Once again, thanks for watching. Enjoy your golf this weekend. I'm going to do a little bit more work on my swing and preparation for a nice little trip next week. See you soon.